What's going on, guys? Andy here, Cut and Clean Lawn Care, back at it again, working on the project mower. So today I'm going to be trying to fix the idler pulley arm. The bearings are shot in it, so let's get into that. What's going on, guys? I'm finally back to the grind, getting ready to do some mowing. As you can see, I'm still close. What do you think, Blake? What do you think of those things? What's going on, Snapchat? Andy here, Cut and Clean. I'll show you guys some stripes for days, man. And guys, I'm already steps ahead of the process because it's just something I do. I start digging into stuff and I forget about the camera. But you can see the spring here at the bottom. This spring was attached to the pulley. Bolt goes through right down here at the bottom, has one nut on top of it, zips it right off. The pulley usually sits over here with that spring attached to it for the belt tension. And that pulley, instead of being flat, it's always been like this because those bushings the bearings are bad. So let's go downstairs where I'm trying to hammer those out, and it hasn't been the easiest thing. So yeah, we're downstairs, and I just got off the phone with Rob a little while ago. I asked him if he was willing or even wanting to help me do a couple things on this project, and he said, absolutely sure, dude, no problem. Because you guys know Rob over at MoCan, dude. He is a great guy. He's going to help me do some of the stuff that I can't really do, which is like the welding and stuff like that. I don't have a welder. I've never welded in my life. So I'm going to take that to him. We're going to get that stuff knocked out. He's going to look at some of the other issues and see if they're fixable without having to buy stuff. So get ready for that video coming too this weekend. But right now, we're working on this. And this right here is what I've been working on. This is the idler pulley arm. Here's your idler pulley. The spring connects here on the bottom. This pulley spins great. It's actually in a lot better shape than I thought it would be. But you can see here along the top, since it's been tilted at an angle, the belt's just been kind of resting for this for a long time. And it's still mowed that way. But if you're going to do something, let's just go ahead and do it right. The bearings were $8. You knock these ones out, put new ones in, call it a day. So I got to go ahead and get this bushing out, and we'll be ready to go. I've been letting this soak with like some rust inhibitor, some lubricators to hopefully break some of this up because it's probably been in here for a while, but let's see if we can't get this thing out. Bearings are shot. Just need one hit. Little bushing piece out of the middle is out, so now I just got to work on trying to get these bearings out, which is going to be even more of a process. So I'm going to try to work on getting these bearings out, however that's going to work. I'm just using the old bolt off of the bottom of the blade bolt for the Scag. I'm just going to try knocking these suckers out. Alright guys, so I've completely knocked all the bearing stuff out. As you can see, I got little parts of bearings everywhere. But what's happened is the outside ring of these bearings are probably pressed in here, and I'm having a hell of a time getting them out. So I just got to keep working on them with a hammer and something, and I'll get these out. So I'm just going to do that off camera because it's going to be boring watching me hit this for the next hour or two. So I've been whacking at it for about 10 minutes. As you can see right here, it's starting to want to protrude a little bit. So we'll just keep working on it until they finally decide to come out. Alright guys, one of the bearing sleeves is out, so I just got to get the second one out. Whew. This is fun. Bearing sleeve number 2. Time to put in the new ones. Alright guys, so now I got both the new bearings right here that are going to be going in this. A little bit of lubrication is already kind of on there. I'm thinking if I just use the rubber hammer. Start off some light taps around the edges. Start working these bearings in. So I've been pressing these bearings in, and I really don't have a really cool way to do it. I'm just using my vice grips and just hitting it to compress impact on the bushing through. So as it starts doing it, it compresses those bearings inside of it, similar to pressing the bearings. Just a more tedious bouncing the camera around process. Just gonna go ahead and finish this guy off the old-fashioned way. We are through. Cool. Okay, now that I got the new bearings put back and the bushing put back, we're going to go ahead and throw this back on the mower. Alright guys, and I don't even know how good this camera angle is going to be for what all I need to do in here, but we're going to find out, I guess. Hardest part is going to be finding the hole, if you know what I'm saying. Actually, it's the easiest part is to find the hole because it's had this washer on there. And it's the only smooth part of the deck down there. Perch trolling. Need a hammer or a wrench, something I can tap on this thing with. I'll leave it all downstairs. Did I? Is that what I did, guys? Guys, I think I did. But I'm too lazy to go all the way back downstairs right now. Might be able to get away with the socket, who knows? We'll see. Alright guys, so I got it all installed. All I go to do is tighten the arm bolt up. Spring is attached to the pulley and the belt is all ran. And it's just this nut down here that needs to be all synced up, and we're back in business. I just need to run a little bit of an extension here to get that back on there like it needs to be. Look at it, it's straight, it's not bent anymore. I did it! Alright guys, we got that all put back together, so I'm going to run a couple passes out in the yard. It's super muddy, wet, cold, and nasty. I don't even know if I'm going to be mowing this week at all because I got chances of snow tonight into tomorrow, but I got 50s and 60s next week, so there's a possibility I might just make next week my final cut. But let's get this thing out here and just make sure it works properly. last night, instead of rain, we had nothing but ice falling. So, like when I'm saying it's muddy, it's pretty nasty. But yeah, it did great, man. It did good. It lost a lot of that deck vibration I was getting before when it was super, super bent. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised. So yeah, guys, not the easiest fix in the world. It took a little bit of time for how long those bearings have been in there, but it's fixed and I was able to do it myself. And that's another reason that I'm really big into this project I'm doing. I don't care about the brand, whether it's Scag, Gravely, Toro, Craftsman, I don't care. Got the mower on cheap. What I want to do, pretty much since I've started into lawn care, the majority of all the machines I've bought have been new, so they're warranted. If something goes wrong, I send it in for the warranty to have it done. But that doesn't help you when you're out in the field. So the reason I wanted to buy this old beat up machine is so I could learn how to do the majority of all these things myself. So when a problem does occur in the field, I can take care of it. Because once you pretty much start taking a mower all the way apart, you kind of have to get it back together. So once you start tinkering with stuff, you're going to figure it out. And that's kind of what this project has become. So when something goes wrong, I'm helping myself to know how to fix this stuff. So again, real quick, we'll show you what we did today. This is the tensioner pulley for the belt system, and this is the arm. Those are the new bearings that are in this. So this whole system here was cockeyed over. So the belt was barely hanging on to the very top of it. But now it's down there at the bottom, resting where it needs to be, guys. And that's one problem solved. So Saturday when I get a chance and I head down to Mocan, we're going to be working on some more stuff. I know I need at least one spindle. He's thinking he may be able to rebuild it. So we'll look at that. There's a couple little spots I need welded, and I need to get these new front caster tires on. Really bad, actually, because I know this one's got a giant tear in it. It's super ripped. But that's something I'm also probably going to wait to do Saturday, because I really don't have a jack for this mower that can relieve the weight off of the front wheels without kind of hocking it up on something like the side of the trailer. I could do that. I could do the side of the trailer. I might actually just do that now that I'm thinking of it. So like I said, I may end up doing that next, but for now, that is it for this part of the video. Scag V-Ride bearing replacements on the tensioner pulley arm, I guess you could say. So if you're wanting to know how to do that, that's kind of what you do. Just whack at it with a hammer till it comes on in, smash that stuff back in there, you're good to go. That's what's awesome about a beater mower. I really don't care if I mess some stuff up. I'm all about whacking some stuff with a hammer. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be more videos to come on this project. Slowly but surely, we're going to make it. And I'm going to say for under $2,000 total spent, I'm going to have a pretty much brand new operating mower. New spindles I'm planning on doing. All the stuff I've already done. Like I said, the engine's your heart and soul of this. It's got about 400 hours on it. And we're going to get that all set up to where it needs to be too Saturday at Rob's. So, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Get ready for more videos on this project. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace! Check your body, check your body.